I want to talk about Bronny James real quick, and I want to talk about as it relates to his, the current news or the trending topic that Bronny is going to stay in the 2024 NBA draft, and it depends on who you ask if you're for or if you're in the affirmative or if you're in the negative. If you're in the affirmative, then you all for Bronny, and you're like, hey, he's gonna get his opportunity, he's gonna get his shot. The other half of people that I've seen online and reading different blogs, looking at different vlogs, say that some people saying he's trash. I won't say he's trash, but I'll say that he's underdeveloped, vastly underdeveloped. That it may behoove him to stay one more year in college. But I want to talk about how nepotism plays a role in our society, and not necessarily from a social standpoint, but just from a sports related standpoint. And I want to use some other examples as well. And I'm just going to present to you the data. And then at the end of the video, you can form your own conclusion. So yeah, I'm Bitter Aquarian. This is ATC. I'm going to show you this intro very, very quickly. And then I'm going to get right back and we're going to get to the topic. So the Lakers are the odds-on favorite, and then the Suns are the second odds-on favorite, and then the Jazz are, I'd say, a distant third, and then you have the Cavs that's fourth. I did provide the list so you can actually pause the screen, take a look at it, or go look at it on Fox Sports. But this is what I think. I think that nepotism will play or is playing a huge role in our dynamics or the fabric of life. If you have somebody that is either your offspring or somebody that you're related to or a very good friend, we will often use our power, our clout, our influence to get them into our circle so that it can be to the benefit of that individual, and not only to the benefit of the individual, the benefit of yours truly or whoever is the actual person that's spearheading that. And I think because Bronny, he had a great workout, and so that has really boosted his draft stock. Again, it's probably split down the middle. Even 50% think that he should stay in school and develop. I think he should stay in school and develop a little more. I don't see him being NBA ready. That's just my opinion. Do I think he have talent? Undoubtedly he has talent. He has raw talent, and you have to cultivate that. I don't know if you guys remember Jonathan Bender. Long time ago. I'm not super old, but I'm old enough to remember Jonathan Bender. He was from Mississippi. He was this great high school player, but he never materialized in the pros because he was often hurt, and in my opinion, he was underdeveloped. He never translated like a Jermaine O'Neal. And so I think that this is, in the grand scheme of things, this is LeBron coming full circle. I think LeBron is getting ready to hang it up. I believe that he has one more year left, maybe two, and that's pushing it. But he has at least a year left, and I believe strongly that for a full circle moment, he wants to play with his son. I think it's a great thing. I think that, I played basketball with my kids long time ago when I was able to play. But that's what I think. Now, before you disagree or agree with me, and I'm just presenting the evidence, like I said, so you can look at it for yourself. Let's talk about other forms of nepotism. Let's talk about the Manning family, which is football royalty. That's Archie Manning, played on some horrible teams, a very good quarterback, but just the timing was off, never really materialized into winning a Super Bowl, but definitely was a good quarterback and was a starting quarterback for several franchises throughout his NFL career. Well, nepotism, again, steps his head into the door, and he was able to use his influence and the pedigree of being a Manning, and along with his son, Peyton Manning, who's obviously one of the greatest quarterbacks to play as well, multiple Super Bowl winning quarterback. They were able, although drafted by San Diego, didn't want to play for them. And so he ultimately got traded to the New York Giants, and the rest is history. Let's talk about Deion and Shador. Let's talk about Shiloh. I don't even think it's a stretch at this point. If they have a phenomenal year, I could see them literally being first round talents, and I could see them actually pairing up and playing on a team. Again, that's nepotism because their dad's going to use his notoriety, he's going to use his influence and whatnot, and he's going to help kind of, I won't say manipulate, but he's going to help to influence certain things, and he's going to be able to sell that idea. And so I think that LeBron has pitched this idea to Magic. He's pitched this idea to the Buss family, and I can honestly see the Lakers probably going up and snatching and grabbing Bronny, even though again I don't think he's ready. He could prove me wrong, right? But nonetheless, I think that in most cases, with nepotism can be good, it can be bad, but we shall see. We have less than a month, or we have less than a month because it's going to be on the 26th of June, 26th to the 27th. And it's going to be real exciting, very intriguing to see where he lands and to see how he develops over this course of time. So drop me a comment, let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. This is Bearded Aquarius. This is All Things Considered. See you on the next video.